Hi, and good morning, and welcome to my desk. To everybody here at Winnipeg. Hi, Winnipeg girlies. How's everybody doing today? So, welcome to Hot and Sweaty in the City video 3. First couple of videos, I gave a rundown on some clothing and just things to keep you comfortable, and of course, my introduction to everybody. In this video, I am going to be talking about something that probably most women either don't talk about, are a little embarrassed about, or just feel like it's just not something they discuss. I mean, let's face it, ladies, we are the family keepers, are we not? We have to remember kids' appointments, we have to remember family engagements, we have to remember dates and everything in between, right? Well, gentlemen, and everybody else. I'm here to talk to you today about the brain fog. Yes, that's right, ladies. We all experience it, don't we? From time to time. So let me just give you a little bit of an example about what I mean about brain fog, because I'm sure that everybody experiences it a little bit differently. For myself, brain fog happened to me a couple weeks ago. I was out shopping. My partner had expressed an interest in watching the Super Bowl. Of course, everybody watches it, right? Um, so he wanted some snacks. And of course, all of us ladies know that when our husbands or partners request, snacks around the house for their big game or whatever, we run out and we get them their favorite stuff. Definitely, that was my course of action. I got myself ready one morning before the big game. It was Friday, and went over to the St. Patel Mall. Hi, everybody at the St. Patel Mall, and went walking through Walmart and their chip section. I'm sure everybody knows the chip section at Walmart. And I went to get my partner some very wonderful snacks for his game so he could watch and enjoy it. I had it all planned out in my head. I knew what I was going to get. I mean, I know what his favorite stuff is. Ladies, do we not, right? Yes, we remember what our men like. So I was off and, getting his favorite snacks. And then I get to the aisle and I'm standing in front of a bazillion options of chips and snacks. Of course, we know the chip aisle, right? And for the life of me, I could not A, pick a chip to save my life, and B, had a total fog moment about what my partner likes, which is really weird because he likes dill pickle, he likes salt and vinegar, he likes the Ripple with dip, and some chocolate bars and some gummy candies and stuff like. I know all this. I do. I really do. But for some reason, my brain was just not allowing me to do what it is that I needed to do that day, and so in a very weird fashion, I got a bag of Ripple and I got a bag of Cheetos Cheesy Poofs. Now, yes, my partner does like Cheetos Cheesy Poofs, but not as a normal snack. I mean, it's kind of one of those things where he's kind of got to be in the mood for them. And I was just frustrated standing in the chip aisle, not knowing really what I wanted to get, which is, again, very, very strange for us women, is it not? We usually have these, items pretty well down in our head. So I'm just here. Yeah, that's my example of brain fog, or the start thereof, because I'm sure there's other examples. I mean, women, we do know we get up and we go to the kitchen or to the bathroom for something, and we knew what we wanted when we got up, but when we get there, it's like massive brain fart, right? You know? So, again, I know not a lot of ladies talk about this issue, but I'm here to talk about it because I figured, you know what? It is to some degree comedic. It is. It's funny because being that we are such together creatures usually, and we know what our lists are, and we know what we're shopping for, and guess what? Menopause will change that. It really will, and it'll probably even change some of your tastes. I don't know about the rest of you ladies out there, but I know for myself, during menopause, definitely, even in the snack department, my tastes have definitely changed. So yeah, that's just a little bit today about the brain fog and about how we all experience it. And it does happen from time to time. And ladies, don't worry, it'll pass. Um, a couple of tricks just for everybody out there if you're looking to kind of eliminate or get that down a little bit so that it's not such an issue for you or that you're not experiencing it as much. um, I have found on my laptop It's called a task reminder. And the really great thing about my task reminder is that I can either set an appointment or a date for later. So if it's later in the week or later in the month, I check the date, clickety clack, there it is. I hit save and in it goes. If it's a thing that I want to do during the day, for example, if I had something to do today and I just remembered it now and I put it in my task reminder, I would say later today and then give it a time so that later on today it would in fact remind me about what I'm supposed to remember. I use it quite frequently these days, just to kind of, not necessarily that I need it all the time, but it is definitely a very great tool to have as a reminder thing for me. And another part of brain fog, of course, is, and we all do it, doesn't matter what time of life it is. We've all run off to the grocery store to pick up our weekly items that we need for our families and forgot that one all important item, of course. So, to negate some of that, um, I do a lot of online grocery shopping, and thank you, Save On Foods. You guys have been incredible. You deliver early in the mornings, you come right to my door. I definitely appreciate that. And being able to order at home has actually been able to remember all the items that I need. They have a section on Save On Foods when you order online that's past ordering or past purchases. And that also helps me remember, like, hey, I order yogurt every 2 weeks. So that's a really great trick and a really great help for me in terms of memory. And thank you again, Save On Foods, for having that on your website and basically helping me do my grocery shopping and get all the great food into my house that I love. So that's a little bit about how do I do my grocery shopping and how I have these little memory tricks that I use. So back to my task reminder on my computer because I do love it. It is amazing. And it does help me every single day, or to a degree every single day. It's also linked to my phone, which is another great thing. So if I'm out and about and I'm doing some shopping and I had a list at home on my task reminder, I can actually look into it. It will, I can sync it up to my phone. I can have it send me reminders. I can look at those reminders or look at my daily list and see if I've checked everything off. And that's another really great thing about it is when I'm using it, if I've completed a task, I just hit the bing, and that's what it does. It makes that sound. So I get a very satisfying little bing after I complete a task. So I really enjoy that. So that is one of my tools and one of my tricks, aside from using Save On Foods is a really great service, to be able to remember certain things and be able to sort of fight the brain fog that we all feel and these little memory tricks. And believe me, ladies, they are lifesavers, at least for me. And I recommend that you go out and try it or, add one of those alert reminders to your phone. If you have an app that does that, that would be fantastic. So do those few little things and you'll see it does improve things. At least it did for me, and now I don't feel like I'm being so forgetful or like, oh goodness, where has my mind gotten to, that I can't remember these things. And ladies, it's not that our minds have gotten anywhere. It's we're going through menopause and we're dealing with some of these things that come with it, and that's just one of those things. So I hope this was helpful for everybody, and thank you for joining me for video number 3, and stay tuned. There will definitely be more as we go, and I'll definitely keep you up to date on different tips and products as I go. And thank you so much for tuning in, everybody, and hi to all my Winnipeg girlies. And until next time, don't forget to hit like and stay tuned.